With The Sims 4 having a total of 42 DLC items, 10 expansion packs, 10 game packs, 18 stuff packs, and then addition 4 kits, it's bound to be that some of them are not going to be fantastic, or some would even say they suck. And in this video, I'm going to showcase to you my 5 worst packs, in my opinion, for The Sims 4. Now, for this purpose, I won't be including kits in this. I'll be talking just about game, stuff, and expansion packs. So let's get to it. My first worst pack for the game is a game pack, and it is Journey to Batuu. If you follow me on Twitch, which you totally should if you don't already, you'll hear me whenever I get asked my question about what my worst pack is. One of them is always Journey to Batuu. I still have not bought this pack, and I will not be buying this pack just sheerly because it doesn't feel like it belongs in The Sims. It's a very controversial pack. A lot of people feel this way about this pack, and I'm probably gonna offend some people with my opinions about it. But this pack felt more like EA just kind of throwing Star Wars in to attract a new player base. Meanwhile, for our 20 or 21st year anniversary in The Sims, we're only getting a free hot tub in an update. It kind of felt like a spit in the face to a lot of the longer term players for The Sims 4. Some of the build items I've heard are decent and whatnot, but from friends of mine who have purchased it and asking them what their actual opinions were, they've said, on second thought, I probably would not buy this pack again, just because there's no gameplay beyond an hour or two. The pack is extremely niche as well. If you're not a Star Wars fan, good chances you're not going to buy it. And by all means, if you're a Star Wars fan, this is probably totally for you. But if you are someone who's a casual fan or not a fan at all, it's certainly probably not for you. My next pack that I'd say is on my worst list, or don't potentially buy if I had a second chance at it, would be Outdoor Retreat, another game pack. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cool features that came with Outdoor Retreat. The only thing that I really do like from Outdoor Retreat is the ability to go on vacation and, you know, have this other world that you could go and travel to. That's the one thing I like. And that's pretty much where it ends. Some of the build mode items are cool and useful, but when I think about packs that I don't use all the time, Outdoor Retreat is one of those packs. Outdoor Retreat's one of those packs where you play it for a couple of hours or a couple of days, and then you kind of push it to the sidelines and go back to your 100 baby challenge or your rags to riches challenge. That's kind of what Strangerville was as well, except Strangerville was actually half decent. The Creator Sim items in this weren't exactly fantastic. They were extremely basic kind of items. I wanted to see a little bit more to it, a little bit more in the Creator Sim section, and a little bit more beyond in the build buy section as well would have been fantastic. My next one is yet another game pack, Vampires. 9 times out of 10 when I'm building a house in The Sims, I pretty much just push the world of Forgotten Hollow to the side. I never use it. It's too dark, too dingy. The only time I've ever used it was when the Paranormal Stuff Pack came out, which I felt it was a perfect mesh between the two, and it was perfect for that purpose, but that's kinda it. I've played a total of 1 household in the world of Forgotten Hollow, and it's probably gonna be my only one. While adding occult sims like vampires was a nice touch, and to be able to have a vampire was fantastic, vampires are really annoying in The Sims. So much so they had an update into the game where if you click on your front door, you can actually disallow vampires from coming into your house altogether, because vampires just got that damn annoying. There's no option to just straight turn them off. You have to just simply click on your front door and say disallow. Every time I see a vampire, Caleb, Vlad, any of them come up to my front door, I just instantly go, oh God, why do you exist? And disallow. Some of the build buy items are cool, especially if you're into that, you know, that gothic kind of theme of building and creating households and things of that nature. But if you're not into that, it's not for you. And I am someone who's not really kind of into that. There are some packs, of course, that made my honorable mentions list that weren't bad enough to be put on this list of the worst, but probably maybe I might consider not buying again. My first and foremost is Realm of Magic. I barely touched Realm of Magic. I picked it up on a sale. I didn't buy it on launch. I waited until it was 50% off and I bought it. And the only thing I kind of like about it is the Creator Sim options, the different clothes and stuff that come with it. That's about all I really like. I've never really played with the world that comes with it and the whole spell casting stuff. I've never really played much with it. The next one as well is Backyard Stuff. Backyard Stuff is just backyard stuff, and there's a lot of other packs that add a really good set of backyard stuff, like Seasons adds a lot of really good backyard stuff, and Eco Lifestyle as well, and now Cottage Living. And another one that also came to mind is Romantic Garden Stuff. The only reason it didn't make my list, because it was almost about to go on my list, was that I like some of the Creator Sim items quite a lot. There's quite a few of there that I actually can't live without. The build buy items are not fantastic, but the Creator Sim items are pretty good. And now back to the actual terrible list. I think this next one's going to shock a lot of people. Jungle Adventure. Yeah, let's dive into this one. Some of the build buy items were really cool. The World of Selva Dorada was cool, but it was one of those packs where it felt like, well, I'm going to play you for a day and then I'm just going to go back to whatever the hell I was doing. I was on my Twitch stream the other day and I was sorting through activity items and I found the archaeology table and I said to myself simply, I haven't used this since the pack came out. And I don't really have any more plans to use it beyond this. I think I played with this pack for a grand total of about a day and then I explored it. It was really difficult in some aspects of like actually getting to the main part of the mission. It sometimes didn't feel like you're actually going anywhere. I think the one really good thing about this is the world. The world is really beautiful. I haven't probably played enough with the world and I might have to revisit the world one day. But overall, yeah, it kind of makes my list of the worst packs. Last and funnily enough, certainly least, my first pet stuff. This was a pack that was extremely controversial in the Sims community, and yeah, I agree. Basically, for context, to those that don't understand, my first pet stuff pretty much required you to have bought Cats and Dogs, the expansion pack as well, to actually download and pay for this. And then once you actually got it, the stuff in it wasn't actually really that good. You could get a hamster or a rat in a little, you know, animal cage thing, which was kind of cool and neat for the first day. There's a common trend here, I guess you could be saying. And you got new clothes for your cats and your dogs. But that was kind of it. There wasn't really much to it. Granted, yes, this is a stuff pack. It is significantly cheaper than a game or an expansion pack, but I think the sour taste that it left with having to require you to have cats and dogs already to have it, and then the actual content in it really sucking, didn't really make it go down any better than actually what it did. I'm always somebody who's rooting and cheering on the Sims to, you know, do well, create good packs. I'm a lifelong Sims lover. I've been playing it since I was a young kid, and I'm probably gonna play it for a very long time to come. But my first pet stuff, I think, takes the cake as the worst pack in the game. You may potentially have noticed that there is not a single expansion pack on this list, and that's because I actually quite think when I was going through the list of the actual expansion packs in the game that they're actually all decent. They're not bad enough to be on the list. If I had to pick my worst pack out of the expansion packs, I'd probably say Get Together because it's not something that I use a lot. But even at that, Get Together had some really neat things that you don't get from other packs. But there you have it, my list of the worst 5 Sims 4 packs. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments section below. I'd love to see what you think about other packs. I know a lot of people feel mixed about something like Snowy Escape. I'd love to know what you think about all the other packs in the game and if you disagree with my list. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel because I'm making more Sims 4 content very, very soon. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your time zone, and until next time, bye-bye.